I'm often asked the question, Brian, if they're on the do not call list, can I call a for sale by owner? So first of all, I want you to ask your broker that question. I'll give you my thought on it because I've been working with buy owners since the 80s, and plenty of them were on the do not call list. I owned my own brokerage, or I was with other people's companies during a lot of these years. And um, what our approach is with the buy owners, you can tell your broker this, and that is um, we are hoping that the buyer pool that you have as an agent or the LO that you're working with has, because remember, LOs have a buyer pool of what? 15 pre-approved buyers. And if you're working with five loan officers, which is a different video, which I hope you're doing, that you're pitching your buyer presentation and you're pitching your listing presentation to LOs and let them know that you're going to go out and see if you can find a buy owner that's a match for them. So the objective, the first objective certainly of calling a buy owner for most agents is go get the buy owner, go get it listed. And but what if one of your lenders or you have a match? So we are buyermatchmaker.com. That's one of our sites where when we see FSBOs or expireds or leased properties that maybe sell it or investors that have something off market, the goal is to see if we have a buyer that's a match. Secondarily, if during the conversation they say, you know what, Brian, I like what you said here. You pointed out a lot of things that make me aware. What'll happen is the seller will change on their own that was on the do not call list. But again, I'm not giving you permission. I'm not giving you instruction to call the do not call list. I'm sharing with you the initial intention is really to see, is there a buyer that you would have a match for that property? So, hey, go to buyermatchmaker.com, check it out. Look at it as if you're a home seller, because it's really part of our program, the buyer matchmaker concept. And so, if your broker understands that you're going after buy owners initially to see if you have a match for them, and secondly, there's an opportunity to list it if they should volunteer that. Maybe down the road we're going to list it. I literally had a postcard. Um, Somebody just before I shot this video, somebody called me and said, "I got your postcard in the mail like 6 months ago because we buy properties." And he said, "We're going to sell it by owner." And I asked him, "Was there any particular reason that um, you weren't going to go with a realtor and get more exposure?" And and he said he'd sold a couple in the past on his own. He wasn't closed to the idea of selling it with a real estate agent, but I just asked him why he did. I wasn't going for the listing. I'm going there on Saturday of this week, if you will, to see if it's a property we would buy to rehab and flip. So, um, anyways, yeah, I hope this again was helpful to you um, about the do not call list. All right. Thank you.